Welcome to Agape Solar Works. In this installation, we are going to install, we have a project in Abeokuta to install 18 number 550 watts bifacial or half-cut solar panels on a carport and 16 kilovolt amps inverter, as well as two batteries, two 15 kilowatts live ion phosphate batteries. And here you see our boys. The 18 panels had already been installed on the carport. The carport is what you can see. It's been done, and our engineer, Mr. Sheyi, is on the roof doing the connection and the termination. That's where everything begins. Everything begins with the solar panels, and then here you have them. In this special project, the owner wants the panels on a carport so that he will be able to park cars even under the solar panels. The solar panels serve as a charge, as a kind of a cover for the carport. And you can see the panels have fully been installed, 18 of them, and it's looking very beautiful. And from the panels is where we move to the place for the inverter to be installed. And you can see that we have used very strong and very thick cables to move the load from the panel to the inverter room. We'll go on from there. When in the inverter room, as provided by the clients, and the inverter had already been mounted and is actually charging. We have a 16 kVA single phase Felicity solar inverter, and because we have 18 panels on roof, we decided to also install a charge controller so that the excess energy that is generated by the solar panels can be used to charge the batteries directly. And that's where you have the charge controller, 60 amp charge controller is being installed. You can see it's still under installation. That is the Felicity Solar 16 kilovolt amps single phase inverter, and you can see it's already connected and it is working. And the interesting thing about this thing that we also must showcase is that these things are well protected. If you notice, you will find that we have beside it some accessories. We have a DC circuit breaker. We have a surge protector beside it. And we're also having an AC circuit breaker as well as an AC surge protector that will also be installed beside it. These things are not compulsory per se, but we want to be sure that our installations are perfectly done and that there is no danger to them. And we still need to, the same thing we'll do for the charge controller. You can see all the various accessories that we will install here. We already have the surge protector, we have the circuit breaker, and then we have the AC circuit breaker for the main line. And you can see the batteries we are talking about. This is the lithium ion 15 kilowatt lithium ion. This client has installed two of them. You can see them here. These are the big batteries. We call them the king of batteries. 48 volts, 15 kilowatts lithium ion phosphate. And the beauty of this battery is that they can be installed even indoor. They can be installed even within it doesn't pose any danger to anyone wherever it may be installed into. And then we are also installing for the customer. This is the 200 amps changeover switch that will serve as an interface between the main line, which is NEPA, and the inverter. And it's done in such a way that we connect in such a way that there can be a changeover between them. And it's also possible that you can use both of them virtually at the same time. The other thing we need to mention, which is very critical, that very important for this kind of installation, is the fact that you need a very good earthing. Most installers don't bother about the earthing. They don't do a separate earthing for it, and they just connect it to the earthing of the house. This can be very, very dangerous, because if the earthing of the house is no good, and then there's anything that happens, then it means that all the installation will be under serious threat. And you can see our earthing there. You can see earth rods. Let me move closer to it. You can see our earth rods here connected. Big earth rod, English earth rod, which had already been nailed to the ground to ensure that proper earthing is made. This is basically what the installation is all about. And what we have done now is it's close to 8 million. When you put all the things that are involved, the carport is about 400,000, and all these other accessories with installation is about 4.6 million. We are very delighted to do this job, and we are happy. You can see one of our engineers doing what he's supposed to do on the installing the charge controller. Thank you very much. We hope you're well educated about how the system is installed, and I believe that when you have your next solar installation, you can call us. We install both big, we install small. We install small ones that will need just literally simple batteries of 200 ampere, and we can do an installation as low as 1 million, even 700,000, and we're sure that you still get what you ought to get. Thank you very much. If you have your next installation, don't forget to get across to us. Agape Solar Works. We're at Liberty Junction, L.L.B Abeokuta, and just call for our quotes, and you can be sure that you will have a very good job. Thank you very much.